Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 7th of February 2022. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use my deck of cards today, the Gregory Scott Tarot. Let's see what the cards have to say about Monday and what energy you'll be working with. So I'm just going to shuffle these a few times and then choose 3 cards to see what is going on Monday and what you can watch out for and align yourself with for best maximum positive results. Okay. So let's see what the first card is. First, we've got the Queen of Wands, lovely. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. And finally, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so the message I'm getting is that you're super motivated. You're very practical. You're living your life purpose, or you certainly got ideas about what is going to fulfill you and what's going to make you happy. The Queen of Wands is an artist, so that's what makes her happy. She's just exhibiting her work that people are applauding. So there's something that you can do, or there's something that exists in your life right now, which fires you up, which motivates you, which gives you a sense of hope for the future, makes you feel optimistic and strong and good. So the cards are saying, please look at that and work with it, focus on it. It will have positive results for you in a practical sense. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe when it comes to your career, your finances, your environment, your health. And if you're working in a positive way, then you'll have positive outcomes. The big warning of this spread is that here in the middle of all this success and good feeling, is something negative that makes you spiral. So you either hear something negative, or you get some bad news, or you read a letter that you hadn't really wanted to gain the contents of it, whatever it may be. And that makes you feel like, wow, despair. This is bad. And it can totally throw you off track and put you in this space where you feel isolated and you're just going over the dreadful things that have happened, and you're then catastrophizing. The good news about the Eight of Swords, you're not doomed to just fall. You can reach out to your higher self and say, hey, I'm panicking here because I'm trying to control everything and to run the show. I can't run everything. Some of these things are outside of my control. I can't control, I have no power over the way other people see me or feel about me, or the way this institution is going to treat me. I can't do anything about it. So instead of panicking, I'm going to hand this fear over to you, higher self, universe, angels, guides, and I'm going to have faith that you'll deal with it for me. Because the more I think about it, the more I spiral and become panicked, and the more powerless I feel. So we all have access to the higher self, you know, whether you meditate 6 hours a day or whether you're an atheist. We all have this quality in us that really just sounds overly complicated, but whether it's following your gut or lying in bed one night and feeling a sense of warmth and like everything is right in the world and you're loved and held and protected and fluffy and cozy and warm, it's feeling some sort of other feeling that exists outside of us, that isn't self-generated. And it's loving and harmonious and calm, and by surrendering to that feeling and seeing it as part of yourself, you can really lighten the load. And by doing that today, you can then get back to focus on the things that are enjoyable, that do motivate you. You can sidestep all this and say, hey, I don't need to deal with this negative conversation or this letter or whatever. Not today, thank you. I'm going to sidestep that, focus on the practical things that I do have control over. I'm going to do a royal grand job with it, because of the crown. And I'm going to be amazing, and I'm going to have a great time. So the cards are warning you to ignore nonsense and to pay no attention to things that slow you down or that make life more difficult. It's got nothing to do with you. And if you find yourself spiraling, then immediately say, okay, do I have control over this? And if the answer is no, then hand it over and say, universe, please deal with this for me. I can't do it by myself. So the Queen of Wands is a court card. So this is a quality I feel that that you have access to, the sense of protection, you're entitled to express yourself, you have something pure and good and valuable to share, and you'd like to make a positive contribution to other people's lives too. So watch out for that, because if you're saying, I want to make a positive contribution, like if you reach out lovingly to someone else, some people, especially if they're hurt or have some sort of problem, then chop your arm off for no reason. Like, it's the thing of no good deed goes unpunished. And don't look too much for the approval of other people. That sets you up to then spiral. Like, for instance, if you don't get it. And everyone's applauding, but one person says, oh my God, that line is hideous. That's the worst piece of art I've ever seen. Are you like, you're an artist, really? Then most of us would then listen to that one person rather than the room of people applauding. But if you approach the situation and say, hey, this is my art, I really care about it, I like it, which is the truth for her, I'm presenting it, I don't really care how it's received, then you're not going to spiral if someone doesn't get it. So manage your own expectations when it comes to other people, and don't look to others to make it okay. Look to you to be productive and to get things done. Work alongside other people, but really don't tolerate anything that throws you or that slows you down or that's disruptive or destructive. Okay. The Eight of Swords, usually it's a woman with a blindfold on, standing like in this outside, in like moors, like there's a puddle around her usually. And she's got these 8 swords holding her in place, and she feels trapped and she can't move. This is more dramatic because it feels like not only can you not move, things are getting worse. It's more extreme in terms of the negatives, but it's also more extreme in the positives, because it's saying that your thinking sometimes is like circling the drain. And sometimes you can't think yourself out of a situation. Sometimes you need not a leg up, but a hand up. You need someone to help you out. And today, if things do get stressful in terms of your own thinking and you blow them out of proportion, then please do reach out for help and say, I can't resolve this on my own. Please support me. Ace of Pentacles is a gift in terms of these practical circumstances in your life. So if you avoid the abyss of despair and you focus on the joy and the pleasure of being creative and living your life purpose and not letting other people influence you and hold you back, then you'll receive this gift and there'll be a positive outcome in terms of ideas or opportunities when it comes to your work or the way you create or your wardrobe, the way you want to present yourself or your environment, what that looks like. And maybe you're inspired to paint these red, and that's going to make your whole thing look better. If that's the case, go for it, do it, and receive the benefits as a result. Number-wise, we've got a court card, that's 1, and 8 is 9, and another 1 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about being the person who initiates change and who takes action and does that independently and needs absolutely no approval. You're the pioneer, you're the person in charge, you're the innovative one. Yeah, focus on that and ignore the haters, so to speak, and keep going for a good outcome eventually. So this is an opportunity to practice having faith in yourself and to keep going despite any naysayers or concerns. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal... and what I forgot is that 1 in the tarot is the magician. And the magician creates magical things. So you can't make magical things if other people put you off. And they're not making magical things. They're just harping on at you. So silence, please. I'm creating magic here. It's going to enrich my experience. Thank you very much. Have a great day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading. On that button that says Book Your Reading to order your reading with me. I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology in my personal reading. So if you have any questions, please do get in touch with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.